Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, blessed Earth Alliance of the 144, ascending into the realms of conscious paradise manifestations. We are fully activated and on mission with the new Leonic codes flowing into the field, positively affecting Terra Nova Gaia and all her children of Solaris. The emerald ray is connected to Earth's umbilical portal and is pulsing healing and abundance energies for all sentient beings of pure consciousness. Always remember that all things are perfectly resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha. This teaching was from the great Zen master Bankei. The Buddha mind is your true self, your original mind before it was converted and corrupted by the false 3D matrix. One of the most difficult concepts to convince a human of is that they are already enlightened beings of infinite light, meaning their pure awareness is always shining brightly. This awareness is simply the consciousness that is hearing these words right now. It is the internal gnosis of what is, the knowing of our innate true nature beyond all concepts. It is what listens, what speaks, and what sees, what we call the witness, and is the manifester, the creator. We can also call it energy or spirit, the master within. In action, it is the I Am presence. More waves are flowing to the earth from the great central sun. You may feel the intensity of the sun being multiplied exponentially as these rays get more powerful. We are also experiencing many time shifts, time leaps, and anomalies as we shift into more spatial or non-linear time. You got this, angels of the new earth. We came on this mission and we never give up or stand down. We are activated in the courage of the lion and the faith of the Holy Spirit resonating in our heart center in this now. We spread our wings, Rainbow Nation of the New Jerusalem, and take flight into the golden light of the age of eternal bliss consciousness. Stay strong and walk the right way with purpose, determination, and inspiration, because love always wins, for she is all that is real. With the eyes of our spirit fully open, we hold the vision of our true heart's delight, in joy, peace, harmony, and bright virtue. Aho! And on this powerful day of more waves of energy flowing in, we had many activations all over Pachamama. We had over 132 M1.5 or greater earthquakes all over this realm. The most powerful today, 5.8, in the sacred portal in Peru off the coast of Peru, Santiago de Cao, La Libertad, the portal of liberation. We had 3. These are the last 3 of today, as of this recording, 827 and 728. This is the mirror of each other. It's 8:27 p.m. PST time. On 728, we had 3 Trinity activations in Peru, a 5.8, a 4.8, and a 4.6. 23 kilometers, 39 and 45 kilometers depth. And this is in the portal at 8.31 latitude, 79.921 longitude, starting at 32 UTC. Earlier today, Nicaragua, Central America, home of our Mayan elders, 4.1. Chile, South America, right on the Tropic of Capricorn. In the Andes Mountains, home of our sacred Condor, 4.2. Guerneville, California, 3.1. Southern Mid-Atlantic Ridge, New Atlantis Energy, Divine Masculine, 5.0, 10 kilometers depth, 5 into the 10. Chile, South America, Arica, 4.4, 38 kilometers depth, Divine 44. Colombia, South America, Northern Tip, Northern Point in the Amazon, the foothills of the Andes, 4.3, 164 kilometers depth. Puerto Rico, 3.1. Yedesu, Turkey in the sacred portal, 4.1, and this is right by, not too far from the Black Sea. And then we had a powerful activation in the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii, 3.3, 36 kilometers depth, 33 of mastery. Bridgeport, California, 3.1, Shandon, California, 3.4, British Virgin Islands, 3.8, Mentone, Texas, 4.3, and the crown of Lemuria. We had 2 activations, Aleutian Islands and Fox Islands, 4.2, and then a 3.8. Puerto Rico, we had 3, a trinity of activations with the divine masculine energy, 3.5, 3.1, 3.2. Kermadec Islands, we had a powerful 5.1 just south of the Tropic of Capricorn on the Ring of Fire. Indonesia, also on the Ring of Fire, we had a 4.6 activation. Smith Valley again today. Nevada, 3.0. Mentone, Texas, 3.4. And then the 3 activations in Peru, which were also on the Ring of Fire. This was just off the coast of Peru. So again today, the whole Ring of Fire totally lit up, all the grids lighting up. We had many other floods all over the world, massive floods in Italy, Saudi Arabia, China, many places. This is the purging, the cleansing of Pachamama, the earth. The Tao is clearing the meridians and the ley lines. These are the sacred channels of earth. This is a purging, a cleansing, the final cleansing of Pachamama. Also several places reporting of the waters turning red. This is the blood of the lamb, the purging, the land, releasing all toxins, both physical and non-physical, the emotional body releasing. The waters are the divine feminine, the emotional body, healing, releasing, purging, cleansing. So we keep sending our love, our healing energy, our chi to Pachamama and all beings in this realm, all living, sentient beings of pure light, especially those suffering because of these great changes in this great shift we're going through, the shift of the ages, the revelation, where all things are being revealed and exposed, the great apocalypse. And in the end, paradise will be found, both within and externally. This is the mirror, the emptiness in the form is the emptiness. Separation is part of the illusion, the matrix. Let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 5 degrees 58 minutes Aries. The sun is at 6 degrees 1 minute Leo. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 6 degrees Aries, a square brightly lighted on one side, and the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 7 degrees Leo, the constellation of stars in the sky, from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you from the tarot deck, Shadowscapes, from Stephanie Poymoon Law and Barbara Moore. And the card she pulled for you today is 6 of Swords. As his eyes drift shut, he feels the gentle hands that lift him onto the downy feathered back. He feels the muscular tensing of wings, the flex of sinew and bone, and then a jolt as the swan springs into the sky. His own limbs feel malleable, sapped and drained of will. She carries him high, and he curls into a fetal embrace on her back. He is content to let her bear him away. The swan flies through the night. Her wings do not seem to tire. She does not seem to know what exhaustion is. The steady strength and the rhythmic beat of her wings and the warm, living pulse of her heartbeat beneath her own chest seem to seep through his pores and suffuse his being with a bit of her spirit. As the dawn sends tentative fingers of light into the sky, he finally cracks open his eyes to see the swiftly passing landscape far below. The land seems so distant. It is hard to believe the anguish and the fears and the tribulations that such a miniature world can create. The storm crows caw raucously as they pass, but the sound falls upon his deaf ears. He turns his gaze forward, and as the clouds part, he can see where the swan is bearing him. He smiles and clutches tightly to her back, with new strength in his fingertips. The 6 of Swords is a passage away from difficulties. It is a chance to recover after tribulations. Too much change from a bewildering world has perhaps induced despondency that you must find a way to lift out of. And the image on this card, and the meaning, the symbolism, is very synchronic with the photo I chose today of the baby swan. This was photos I took several years ago at a sacred portal where a mother and father swan gave birth to 7 little baby swan. The baby swan are called cygnets, Cygnet. I had the pleasure of spending many hours with this family of swan, and it was very beautiful. The mother and father brought the baby swan right up to me as they roughed up the waters for the babies to feed. From the debris, the vegetation below, they brought to the surface. And I chose this image before even knowing what the card was that my queen pulled for us today. Just one of the many, many synchronicities that occur to us every day now. They truly were precious little angels, and it's one of the many gifts that Gaia has given to me over the years that I spent out in nature and on these great adventures. Just me and my trusty cameras. All right, now let's continue. A very quick update from our divine sister of the light, Amanda Lawrence. Incoming energies have been strong for 6 hours now, sending a warm hug. It's heightened frequencies, strong vibrations, light codes, plasma, cellular oscillation. Be gentle on you. And from divine sister of the light, Maureen Moss. The brightest pulsing star planet in the skies is streaming profound, transformative, ascended light codes upon us through our sun. Twice the size of the Earth and having the greatest significant connection and relationship with Earth and humanity. Sirius is the higher presence of Earth and aligned directly right now with our solar sun, with Gaia, and with us. If ever there have been next level ascension energies on this planet, they arrived 2 nights ago when the Sirian portal officially opened. If you are laid out flat or rejoicing, which may well alternate any time, utilize every moment of these intensified, transcendent energies to receive the light, stay with the light, and remain in full faith. This passageway is the first of its kind in any of our lifetimes. Stay aligned with the light lane. We are all being blessed in so many ways, leading to the Lion's Gate, perhaps none so much as having the massively enhanced ability to merge with our higher self, to merge with greater aspects of our soul, to witness the miraculous shifts taking place in our consciousness quickly now, and to begin having a greater perspective of who we are and who you are. These transcendent energies as well have sound, a pulse, a fluidity, a rhythm, and a connectivity with the one love of God. Let your heart breathe, ebb and flow with it, breathe in new life. It is upon us, beloveds, and winding its way in body. No matter what happens out there, the greatest miracles are happening in here. Know you are loved, and know you are supported beyond comprehension. There are a bevy of ascended masters, angels, star families, and more surrounding us as we make this extraordinary passage. Eternal love and peace to all. From MaureenMoss.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Ra James. We have a huge week energetically. We have entered the Lion's Gate portal, where we will remain until August 12th. We have our energy streaming in now from the central sun, our sun, Sirius, Orion, and Mintaka. During the Lion's Gate portal, the Earth aligns with Sirius in the galactic center of our Milky Way. This opens up a portal between the physical and spiritual realms. The Lion's Gate portal will peak and be at its most powerful for 8/8. During the 8/8 portal, the great central sun, Sirius, our sun, Orion, and Earth all align. As the stars align, high-frequency energies flood the Earth and the collective consciousness grids. These energies activate many of the Earth's grid points, stargates, and vortexes, including the Sphinx and the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. These energies will help to awaken and to heal the collective. The Lion's Gate portal is powerful for DNA activations. It's powerful energy to be using for healing. We're going to be feeling the effects of these energies for weeks. If you're an empath, light worker, or grid worker, you may be feeling these energies a little extra. The Lion's Gate portal energies are great energies for setting intentions and manifesting. We are always instant manifesting in these energies. It's also a great time to meditate or to work with your crystals. From Sparks of DivineLightHealing.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sydney Campos. Energy is moving faster than we've ever experienced before on Earth in bodies like this. It's feeling better now that so much emotional density has been cleared after the purge of the last few weeks. Some are still in the purge, and it's okay. This is allowing space for the higher frequencies and new information to recalibrate fully into ourselves. A whole new operating system is landing. It is the system supporting the divine human blueprint to actualize into embodiment. It is the preparation for our multidimensional capacities, perceptions, and mastery to come fully online in ways we never before imagined. We are becoming clear conduits for light that can create literally anything. Ideas are flowing faster too. We are receiving more pieces to the puzzle of the vision. We are here to build and to form. The new social structure, economy, governance, healthcare, education, everything is ready for redesign, and we are here in this incarnation to sow the seeds of architecture, setting the stage for the next few thousands of years. We are no small feat, we humans. Many of us have struggled with addiction, depression, suicide, disassociation, and worse, plus immense childhood trauma, all to prepare us to cultivate the resiliency to lead in the way we are now invited to lead. We have learned through contrast what true unconditional love is and what presence and authenticity actually feel like. In a way, we have learned universal law from an embodied perspective from the extremes we've experienced. From our pain arises a deep knowing that cannot be taught. The walk-ins are coming now. Many higher dimensional beings are taking on human form, and many of us are receiving our own additional higher dimensional aspects. We are remembering other languages, symbols, technologies, ways of being and seeing, and so much more. There is an immense integration process in this embodiment in most cases. I have prepared many lifetimes for this, and am ready to be of assistance to those called into resonance. We were already destined to co-create. I am simply affirming the call and knowing here and now. I am prepared to assist with energetic integration and attunement, memory recalibration, purpose alignment, and vision execution. I am here, I am grateful. You are here too. Let's build it and be it. Heaven on earth. It's time. From SydneyCampos.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Laura Pleiadian. Being an Ascended Master now. Are you living as if each moment may be your last? Are you letting go of incessant thoughts that plague your mind and emotions, that question the how and when of your future? To what gain? Are you able to settle down and live through a meditative state moment to moment, through each breath? Are you? This way of being is the divine way, through your heart, and exists now for you. How long have you attempted to stay focused on this, each breath? 1 minute, hours, days? Have you attempted this? Self-responsibility is taking a deep look at yourself and your response to life, the ability to respond. The heightened ability to exist multidimensionally is exactly this. Are you? Or are you just rambling the words of ascension without the response, ability? If you desire with all your heart this ascension, then taking responsibility. Now is the only moment, and each breath is forever, and yet only now. The Ascended Masters live through this awareness. Are you an Ascended Master? Have you mastered self-awareness through responsibility? Have you mastered form through responsibility? Are you even paying attention now? Will you pay attention to now, to each breath? As you do so, and for some of you hearing these frequencies as they activate your DNA, a new level will awaken of your own responsibility for you, your consciousness, for each breath awareness. This is now, and this is a divine DNA activation for those who see and know through their heart, awakening more of you now, with the divine council of overseers, ever present, ever now, forever heart. And forever love, Laura Pleiadian, from the new DivineHumanity.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Pyramid Light Frequencies, the Arcturians. As we awaken to the higher light codes, our role is to capture the clues from our light family, to assist our light transition, to feel the ancient technologies of past and present, to understand your role in paving the way for humanity. No physical objects are vibrating a higher light vibrational hum that is expanding in light frequency, available for light assimilation and advancement. For pyramid light is an example I am shown, for the lightworker's task is simply to expand your light field and open to this light frequency. No, every object is emitting light codes associated with this now moment of light evolution. It is simply the art of tuning into these light codes, to assimilate your own light code advancement, to feel this light frequency with all objects, to vibrationally feel the importance of landmarks, ancient histories. Open your light to the energetic frequency. Know the keys and clues are before you. It is simply the light task of the light worker to follow the light path as the light journey continues, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen Lithica from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. The shifts are intensifying. Extremely powerful cosmic energy is pouring in. It is the open heart and your own soul which will carry you through with the power of divine love. Ask that your heart center opens more and more so that it can be open to receive more love into your heart and soul as it pours through you into the earth and all on it. Allow yourself to become an instrument of love as divine love pours through you. As you hear this, it will happen. Allow divine love to be within you, around you, and pour through you. It is the power of love which will lift you into the higher levels and thus become it. Divine love, omnipotent love, omniscient love, omnipresent love. So it is and shall be forever. From JudithKusel.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. An awakening is occurring today for you to see things in a whole new light. There is a massive clearing of karmic bonds and karmic partners being experienced. As the consciousness is ascending back into the real version of you, what you've been told in the past is being removed, eliminating the ego and its constraints over you. Quickly the blocks are being removed, lessons and personal growth are completing, generational curses are being exposed, addictive choices are falling away, the truth is being revealed. The efforts that the feminine has made to free and ascend the masculine from their role in karmic contracts is complete, from within to without. The masculine now sees the combativeness and division they've created towards the divine feminine Christ and the results of their actions. Regretfully, they know they need to fix things and put the divine feminine Christ ahead of their own selfish needs. The feminine's role is to hold your sovereign position of being recognized as first. Continue forward protecting yourself and your feminine power centers. Ensure that the feminine avoids helping or fixing this for the masculine. Sit back, witness, and receive. The cosmic union of the Holy Grail is getting closer, opening the doors of flesh unions on earth to prevail. The opportunity is here today to also evolve with these energies into your Holy Grail union. This is the end of the twin flame experience. You no longer are attached to that karma. The truth is being shown in your consciousness, giving you the opportunity to stand up for yourself and not play those games and illusions anymore. Anger may rise as you see all the limitations, stress, and drama caused from choosing karmic partners. This is all for you to observe the truth and break these patterns for good today. Victory is yours to go forward and attain your beloved. Jupiter moves back into Aquarius today for the next 5 months. This is bringing the justice needed to now flip the masculine into being a team player with the feminine. They are no longer avoiding through separation and escapism. They are ready to make the changes, evolve, and take a chance on love. New beginnings with new offerings are being made. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini, Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah, White Horse, Lua Astrology, Mars in Leo squares Ceres in Sedna and Taurus. Jupiter re-enters Aquarius and becomes anaretic. We enter a particularly turbulent astrological period this week. Goddesses of loss and betrayal, Ceres and Sedna, are in a degree associated with the Weeping Sisters. Mars creates drama in Leo, opposing Jupiter, who amplifies the need for freedom and change in Aquarius. All planets are on volatile anaretic degrees, creating a T-square pattern. It's a critical situation, a powerful trigger. Globally, this is about our planet, poisoned and burned, stripped and ravaged. Personally, we are asked to explore where anger or impatience or rampant desire has ripped out our roots or halted growth. The sting of sorrow can be deep with these movements. Feel your pain, but don't drop anchor there. Jupiter's re-entry into Aquarius reminds us that this is a time of awakening and growth as a group. We need to believe in one another, believe in our future. Right now it may feel hard to hold on to hope, difficult to stand strong, but warriors are needed. Attend to unfinished business, hold fast to faith. Whisper prayers into water, linger fingers on trees. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 226, White Overtone World Bridger. The number 5 is called Overtone, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th step of any wave spell is about summoning up your personal power, an important day because it really shifts the energy of the wave spell. Today is White World Bridger, which represents death, opportunity, and equality. Think about what you need to let go of. Cut out dark thoughts, bad habits, or delusions of importance. To cross over the bridge to a new level, you first must be lighter, stronger. People are often nervous about World Bridger days because the word death is associated with it. In the Tzolk'in, however, it represents the shaman's death. That's the death of ego or your old self. In order to evolve, one must let go whatever holds you back. When you combine the meaning of the number and the day, the result is empower to equalize or command death. To summarize, today is a powerful day. Don't waste it, but make good use of opportunities. Face your weaknesses and let them die. Give yourself major brownie points for doing so. Today's guide is White Wizard, which represents enchantment. Wizards cast a spell, and today will seem a little unreal. Follow the White Rabbit. He guides you to enchanted places for unusual encounters. Today from Divine Brostar of the Light, Roger Grossman. Today is White Overtone World Bridger Day on the 13 Moon Dream Spell Mayan calendar. White World Bridger, Tribe 6 of the 20 Solar Tribe Archetype Cycle, equalizes opportunity, death. Equalize the playing field in your life by allowing necessary deaths to occur. Let go of any attachments, ideas, fears, belief systems, habits, possessions, restrictive thinking, and unnecessary rules that you have imposed upon yourself that no longer serve your highest vision of who you want to be. Letting go of what is no longer needed equalizes the playing field in your life and creates opportunities for renewal and change. What we think of as death is in reality birth in disguise. When something new is waiting to be born, the first thing that needs to happen is for the old pattern to be released. The incoming new pattern is unable to occupy the same space as the old one. As you let go of what is no longer needed, you open the way for and create a bridge that spans the gap between the spirit world and the manifest world. Bridging the gap between the spirit and manifest worlds enhances, empowers, and creates a magical connection to spirit that enriches all aspects of life on the manifest plane. Overtone of Radiance, Step 5 of the 13-step Creative Energy Cycle, empowers, command, radiance. The number 5 is circular, centering, and radiant. A perfect circle forms around a 5-pointed star. If you look at 5 as it appears on the face of dice, there are 4 dots in the 4 corners, the 5th dot in the center. 5 radiates outward from the center, having achieved a solid foundation of 4 to build upon. During yesterday's self-existing tone of form, you now find yourself gravitating toward your center and a centered state of being. When you are able to get centered, you are also then dwelling in your physical center. When you become physically, emotionally, and energetically centered, you can make your way more easily into your heart center, the place where you radiate outward from and are perceived by others in ever-widening rings. Radiate from your heart center, equalizing opportunity and death. Day 5 of the 13-day cycle themed White Wind communicates spirit, breath. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Overtone World Bridger, Kin 226, 28th of July 2021, Radiant Leadership. 28/7/2021 equal 10/7/5 equal 112 equal 13 equal 4. 28 planning for the future. 10 manifestation, authority, power. 1 new beginnings, original, leader. 7 magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude, initiation. 5 freedom, change, transformation, liberation. 4 form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. Kin 226 equals 10 equal 1. Leadership, new beginnings. Shift happens, a radiant day of surrender and empowerment through spiritual wisdom. Today is day 5 in the wave spell of Ish, the great white wind who holds the power of spirit and is bringing forth the benevolent winds of change. We are learning to embody spirit by becoming hollow vessels for spirit to communicate and work divine magic through our being. Today we are commanding our radiance as we are becoming more empowered through accessing greater wisdom and knowledge from spirit throughout the multiverse. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence, radiance. The emphasis today is on empowerment and radiance through the action of command. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The number 5 represents freedom and change. It also represents the center and your core purpose. Overtone invites you to step into the center of your crystalline core and radiate your intent and your light. Overtone's power is that of command, so take charge of your power and boldly go forth with renewed vigor and courage, particularly during this electric seed year, which is activating your solar plexus power center. Today we are empowering our authority through new leadership opportunities, becoming the radiant, wise teachers and leaders of our new world. Challenge, gift, the yellow overtone warrior, Keeb, holds the staff of enlightenment in his hands. He is the ferryman who will guide your boat to the new land of freedom and prosperity. The overtone warrior defends the divine plan for humanity and commands it into being. Total confidence that thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Call on the warrior today to raise your consciousness to a higher level so that you can fly a white flag of peace, bringing a new era. Surrender the battles and unite with your brothers and sisters. The fearless rainbow warriors are leading us home to the promised land. Do not grieve the past anymore, as that is gone, but turn and face your future with great anticipation. Get out and build that rainbow bridge that leads to your new tomorrow. Heaven is here for the taking. Today's question is, how can I surrender and let go to the power of spirit, to become radiantly empowered as a leader of the new world? Divine blessings for radiantly opening the gates to the new world. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 226, White, Overtone World Bridger. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to equalize. Commanding opportunity, I seal the store of death. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of timelessness. And on this powerful day of transformations and activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting us in our work and our mission here. If you'd like to help contribute and assist us in continuing this work and bringing these teachings and transmissions to the world daily, you can make a monthly pledge on Patreon or a donation one time to our PayPal account. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone that has supported my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light, and then powerful codes from our divine bro star of the Huna nation. Pleiades 1 messages, July 28th, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Special sensors are installed in PVSE. The light celebrates. Divine trajectories are summoned. Key year approaches. Required revelations expand. Sacred feminine expands. Divine heritages spread and reverberate. Initiates continue to arrive. Borders continue to be overthrown. Etheric battles are softened. Missionaries called to unity. Island of integration and mapping. Projectors aimed and in support, 90% non-regressive. Fleet Crystal starts Phase 1. Download Han, 96% non-regressive. Pranoli plus New and Glossary, 18% non-regressive. Active Damper Chamber, Collateral, 59% P plus V. Portal 2020 being opened. Appropriate separations initiated, T3, T4, T5. Greater than 91% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, supporting active missionary channels, from disclosurenews.it, and from our divine Brostar of the Light of the Huna Nation, Li, Prairie, Primordial Power, First Principles, Source Connect Vibes, Resonant Heart Emissions, Imploding Fractal Cascade, Self-Organization Harmonics, Hydrogen Fusion, Blood Life Spark, Beyond Back-Engineered Tech, Light, Redox, Charge, Implosion, Triple, Helix, Plasma, Tornado, Double Density, Torus Spin, High Frequency, Source, Player, Cosmic Continuum, Navigators, Nature's Eye, Gates, Soul Spheres, Broad Spectral, Golden Aura, Think Outside the Box, Emotions, Centripetal, Lucid Dreamer, Organic Bliss, Force, Rapture, Jedi Quickening, Projective Star Body, Inertial Drive, Footnote, Emerging from Parasites, Shape-Shifting Pathogen, Counter Space Nexus, Memory First Principle, Tetrahedron Modulation, Living Water Implosion, Stargates, Portals, Ether, Love Embedded Multiverse, Consciousness Interface, Earth Plane of Inertia Maze, Virus, Mind Spell, Coup d'etat, Soulless Entity Overlay, Weaponized Biodome, Genetic Modified Tyranny, Reduces Effort Tolerance, Out of Breath Clots, Right-Sided Heart Failure, Permanent Damage Stem Cells, Short Circuit Synapses, Thalamus, Third Eye, America is Atlantis, Gulf of Mexico, Shed Light on the Dark, Pearl Essence, Alchemy, Golden Illumination, Quintessence, Star, Body. And with that, beloved beings of light, we thank you for joining us today. We appreciate each and every one of you for your support in coming on this mission to assist Gaia and all her children in this great ascension. 37 into 73 coming in, heaven on earth. Also, 18-18-99 portal, 9th dimensional energy flowing in. The thunder beings with us now, transmitting the power of electricity and the force of magnetism. This is the yin within the yang within the yin. Emptiness in form, form and emptiness. The Shiva within the Shakti. Keep shining your light brightly into the void, and walk gently your sacred path with heart. A warrior always uses death as an advisor, and uses our intent for the highest good of all living beings. As together we reach critical mass, and tap into our infinite genius co-creative powers within. Together, we are the ones that the world's been waiting for. We are the Wayshowers, the light workers, the keepers of the light. So shine on, you brilliant diamonds of indestructible life. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.